Beyond that consolidation, what were your most significant achievements at Clark Atlanta University?
Well, we got every program accredited. We increased the enrollment from 2,000 to 5,500 in 5 years. Everything we said we wanted to do, we were able to do. We increased the operating budget from 30 million to 120 million. We had a major research engine, if you will, going with faculty engaged in doing federal research. Couldn't have done that with the institutions operating separately. And so it was the fact that they came together that we were able to pool those resources.
And there was an infrastructure investment, significant one, while you were leading there? Can you talk about that a little?
Yes. I mean, can you imagine now we have to take 2 registrar's offices and combine them, all right? And neither one was large enough to accommodate an increasing student body. And so the same is true with individual faculty offices. And so we didn't have an athletic stadium, we didn't have a football field, we didn't have any of that. And so we had to add all of those over time. Fortunately, the Olympics came through and helped us out, but the infrastructure challenge was formidable, and I think probably ended up being something like $300 million over time.
How did the Olympics help?
With facilities.
You had to build facilities, or
yes.
facilities were built that the school was able to use, or they were the school's facilities?
The Olympics built the facilities for the Olympics, but then gave them to us to be used after the game. And so, for example, the current football field was just an old dilapidated track, and they invested $12 million, or something around that, and so it became a football stadium after the Olympics. The school didn't have tennis courts, and so they built tennis courts. But all the schools in the AU Center benefited to some degree because of the Olympics. So did Georgia Tech, and so did Georgia State. And that helped make the case for bringing the Olympics to Atlanta, because they didn't have to start from scratch.
You mentioned the expanding enrollment. Also, the size of the faculty grew tremendously as well?
Yes. Yeah, faculty went, I don't remember the exact figure, but something like, 80 to 300. We had to do that because, when you have increasing students, you have to have more faculty to teach them. And then you have to have offices for them, you have to have classroom buildings. And so one thing leads to another. These were not done overnight, they were gradually done. And we had tremendous help from the federal government and from private philanthropy. The local foundations kicked in $5 million here, $10 million there. And in fact, we had a major gift from Ford Foundation and from the Mott Foundation to help us plan the consolidation, and without which we just couldn't have gotten things done. The schools are not independently wealthy, and the endowments are modest, to say the least.
And then there was also international outreach. That was another part of your administration?
We had a great ride in doing that. Atlanta University brought with it a tremendous emphasis in international programs. And they had folks coming in from all over the world, all the time. And guess who had to greet them and say welcome and all that? I had to be at all those things, but it was fun, and it was part of building that portfolio of what we wanted Clark Atlanta to look like. And so we had like 6 languages that we were teaching, and it was a great time to be there. We had a fine arts center. Art gallery that was based on the Hale Woodruff murals that were in the library, and we renovated it. Got a grant. You see, that's that's the only way we can make it work. We had to get somebody to give us the money to do it. And so we got $1 million, and we renovated it, air conditioned it, and that sort of stuff, and it just really made life a lot better.